wake up, this is what you gotta do. You gotta crush the day before it crushes you. Every day I'm here to motivate, lead the way in the AM. I don't want you to hear these words, I need you to feel what I'm saying. Oh, you gotta crush the day before it crushes you. You gotta crush the day before it crushes you. In the building, Drewbie Wilson, motivation's coming, I can feel it. First thing that you need to do is crush the day before it crushes you.
Inflation will cause the price to rise, but it won't increase the value of your skills in the marketplace. So hear me out, because this is kind of going to be a little confusing for some people to understand. But when inflation occurs, right, the price of things goes up, right? The value of the dollar goes down. Obviously, we have to pay more for milk and eggs and all the crazy stuff that's going on in the world right now. And so we see those prices are going up. But for many of us, it's hard for us to be able to go and just say, hey, because the price of eggs went up, the price of my service now went up. Because the price of eggs went up for everybody. So it doesn't necessarily mean that your skill set is more valuable just because inflation has occurred, right? The price of things has gone up. Now, in certain industries, the price going up means that you might make more money, as we saw in the real estate boom here in the last few years, right? Real estate agents have been off the wall, making money hand over fist, driving the prices of homes up. And now we've hit this weird point where, there's a lot of stuff going on in the market. And so homes aren't selling as fast. They're not selling for as much as they were just here a few years ago. Same thing with the mortgage industry, right? We saw rates drop drastically down into the 2 and 3%, which meant mortgage officers, their value went up because they had access to something. But at the same time, it didn't mean that they were better at their job. It just mean that the consumer had more reason to move forward, more reason to buy. And so I want you to think about that in your current situation in life, right? Whatever your skill set, the thing that you're an expert in, inflation isn't giving you more value, right? If you want to think long term, if you think about the cycle of the market, for you to continue growing and getting better and making more money, you have to continue developing your skills, because your skills are really what people are paying you for when you bring your time and energy to the equation, because it's what you bring to that time, the value, the skill set that you show up with, that you start getting paid for. So just remember, just because the price of eggs went up doesn't mean that your ability to sell homes is more valuable. Think about that. That's just the way it is. You have to understand that whatever your product or service, it correlates with the market, but just because the price of something went up doesn't mean that your value has increased. So what are you doing to increase your value? What are you doing to focus on making sure that you are always a worthwhile component to every situation that you're a part of? If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to go back and check out all the previous episodes. Make sure you subscribe and share this podcast with other like-minded, success-driven individuals who want to crush it. Check the show notes and grab your Crushing the Day swag over at crushingtheday.com. And remember, crush the day before it crushes you.
You gotta crush the day before it crushes you.